In the end, the handle is a status symbol. It's like
Yes,
having a
of
good
course,
sofa, a good car.
Yeah, because it's not just a brass piece, it's a story, it's an element which people touch and feel. Ciao, Andrea.
Hello, how are you?
I'm
Everything
fine.
good?
Everything good.
Great.
You have a nice booth in Salone.
Thank you. Please,
As always.
let me show you the news of this year.
Yeah, please.
So we start with the first one. This is
Okay.
Mare. Mare because M-A-R-E, but in Italian means sea.
Ah,
Sea is the city where
Okay.
Matteo and Renzo, both of them are from Genoa, so in the city. So Mare, the sea is their element.
nice.
And this is the handle that we present with them.
It's amazing.
As you can see, it's made of glass and
Yeah.
brass,
Okay.
metal. So the glass constitutes the grip, the grip of
Beautiful.
the handle.
I love
Yes.
the handle. Yeah, it's amazing.
And the metal is the technical part, because you have to know that the style of this studio, Matteo and Renzo, they are the ones that created Shard and many other.
Okay.
You can recognize on the,
Yeah,
the
it's-
panel
it's
many
amazing, yeah.
of their architecture. They like to show the technique behind the architecture or the elements. They also designed this watch, which was the watch, the transparent
okay.
one that showed the mechanics inside.
Amazing.
So again, in the same way, they want to show the mechanical, the technical part in the object.
It's amazing fusion of brass and glass, and the way it's sandwiched with different colors is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a handle that, in my opinion, is a protagonist on the door.
Yeah.
Really stands out and delivers elegance to the door.
Amazing. Amazing.
So if you come this way, I can show you also. This is the second one.
Okay.
This is Brera by
Okay.
Antonio Citterio. Brera, like the neighborhood, the famous neighborhood of Milan.
Yeah. Brera
of the
district,
the design district of Milan.
Yeah.
Yes. And Brera basically reminds the classical handles of Milan, which were a bit smaller, and
It's very
Citterio-
soft to touch.
Yes, Citterio has reproportioned them, maintaining these curves,
Yeah.
making them elegant and in a proportion to the nowadays doors, but
Yeah.
always keeping the sense of Milanese style into it. And this is really a masterpiece.
Amazing.
So you know, they start from the big building. They design for Bulgari, the interiors,
Wow.
Technogym, and all big
Brands,
construction, and also the objects. So they will place these handles in their construction.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Nice. This is nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
The third one that we have is a dolmen by Naoto Fukasawa.
Okay.
Excuse me. This is a handle that is very strange, very particular, because it is two pieces connected together, very ergonomic. He said that this reminds a little bit a
Like
soap.
a pebble.
Yeah, a pebble, a soap, basically. Like two stones modeled
on the
by
top,
modeled
okay.
by the water. And in fact, you see how ergonomic it is.
Yeah, it's very
Naoto-
smooth because it reminds you of the pebbles on the lake, on the water,
on the river.
on the
yes.
river. Yeah.
And in fact,
exactly.
this is what Naoto wanted to remind the natural shape of the handle. And really, when you grab it, it's super comfortable.
Super smooth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's very ergonomic
Yeah.
for the hands.
It is.
Yeah.
And you see here we have the style of the construction
yeah.
and so on.
Amazing.
On this side, instead, we have the fourth one,
Okay.
which is Basil by
Yeah.
Herzog de Meuron.
Okay.
So you know the studio is very well known, one of the most important studios. Pritzker Prize in 2001, I think,
Oh, okay.
or 98, maybe Piano 98, and there 2001 they have made very iconic projects. You see the Nest in
Yeah.
Olympic Stadium in Beijing,
Amazing.
or for example the Tate Modern, Feltrinelli House, Vitra Museum,
Beautiful.
Philharmonic of
In Hamburg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you see every project has its own
Its
style.
own style.
You cannot tell a style like
Yeah.
for a Renzo or thing.
It's different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So their need was to have an element that basically is the most touched element of every
Door handle,
building,
yeah.
the door handle, like a signature for connecting all the buildings. So you see the door handle, Basel, like the city where they are based, that is iconic, but not too extravagant to be not suitable to all the context. In fact, the logic is to have this handle that is like a signature in every architecture they make.
Wow, I love that it's rotating from the base. You don't see the escutcheon.
And you see the
and
end.
It's very smooth at the end.
Yeah.
And the elements, it's like a fusion, and it's like the form factor is very
it's a
beautiful.
protrusion from the rosette
From the rosette,
that
yeah.
goes down in a always maintaining a circular section.
The sections.
Going down to the handle.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and the ending is very smooth.
Yeah.
And also the knobs, it's a collection actually. So you have
Also
the
the
center
window
knob.
handle,
Yeah.
the furniture knobs.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So this is the fourth novelty that we present and unveil today. And the last one that I want to show you is basically about a cultural project that we have done.
Okay.
You know that Tower Velasca
Yeah.
is probably the most iconic building in Milan.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Duomo,
Yeah.
but the second one is Velasca.
Okay.
Really the architecture.
Yeah.
And it was built in 1958, and at the time, by BBPR, the architect, at the time, we introduced the Velasca handle. This was designed in 1956. So
1956, wow.
And 2 years after, the tower was completed.
Wow.
So now, after 70 years, more or less, they had renewed the tower, and they wanted to have the original handles again on the, but on the modern doors, modern furniture, modern windows. So they asked us to recreate the handle that was designed by BBPR with my grandfather.
So you recreated it with the old mold.
Exactly.
And your grandfather designed it?
Yeah, together with the BBPR, the architects.
Amazing, yeah.
So yeah, it's
Very nice.
always we try to connect what is new, the news that we presented and we introduced, to something that is traditional,
Heritage
the heritage of our
Olivari.
Yes, exactly.
Amazing. I love this collection. Thank you so much, Andrea.
Akshat, thank you so much.
It's always a pleasure, and you have a fantastic booth.
Thank you very much.
Always, and I think it's very proud moment for us to represent Olivari in India, and now we are planning, as you saw the emails, we are planning 4 new showrooms.
Yes, of course.
So I think this year we should have at least 10 big showrooms of Olivari in India.
Fantastic.
And it's going quite well.
Yeah,
and always it's a pleasure to work with high quality products.
Yeah, it's important to intercept that kind of segment that wants high quality products in their. In the end, the handle is a status symbol. It's like having a good sofa, a good car.
Yeah, because it's not just a brass piece, it's a story, it's an element which people touch and feel.
It's the most touched element in the house.
It's one of the most important thing, because in the door, this is the element which you just see every day, and it's like a jewelry to a door.
The one that you touch and that connects and is present in all the rooms. So basically, it's it's important,
very important
to choose the right one.
Yes. Okay, grazie.
Thank you, Akshat.
Pleasure.
Again,
Grazie.
thank you so much.
Ciao. Ciao. Ciao.